following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Barfnet there for the rebound. Crossover with the right hand. Throws it up for Johnson. Johnson spinning his way inside the paint with the elbow up and in. Bounce with the right hand. Hands off. Here comes Morgan. Dumps it. Good pass down low. Got it. For the Spartans, Ava Engel for Aubrey Leonard. Leonard, duel, dumps it down low. Madigan, and the hoop and the harm. Looks for Barfnet. Long clutch three. Got it. Lindsay pushes tempo near side. Looking for Shea in the corner. Now takes it. Now flips it. Shea, three. Book it. Zimmerman. He'll try the right side with 7:10 left to play. Nobody steps out, and Mr. Blank says, why not?
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic, Fondy Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Right Way Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Marine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
Airtech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good Tuesday evening to you from the campus of Mayville High School in Mayville, Wisconsin. It's Radio Plus Sports, and glad to have you along for Flyway Conference action between number 5 and number 6. The 5th and 6th in the standings here in the Flyway. Springs at Mayville here tonight, and St. Mary Springs Academy 5 and 6 on the conference season. Mayville here the hosts, 3 and 9 on the year. Mayville is 3 and 17 overall. They've played a really tough non-conference schedule. Last time out, they played Slinger. Slinger's a good team, and not only are they big, that's a huge school that Mayville played last time out. That was back on Saturday, 82-43 loss against Slinger. So that was the last time for Mayville. That was right here, home game for them. But they played a tough schedule. They've played Kiel along the way. Springs has as well. They've played some good teams out of the Flyway. And the Flyway is a pretty good conference this year as well. So last week for the Cardinals, WLA 10-2 in the conference, played them on Tuesday. Amro's undefeated in the conference. Both those teams beat them by 20 despite Amro hanging right with both. Mayville hanging right with both in the first half of those games, and then you play Slinger on Saturday. And just talking with Coach Kermsey there before the game, and we'll give you a part of that interview, but just talking to him after we wrapped that interview up, and it just seemed like his team just had nothing left in the tank in that game. So 3 and 17, but a little bit misleading, and you'll hear this in both interviews, but I've talked to a number of coaches around the league now about Mayville, and the one consensus thread that runs through it is they all say they're better than more talent. They're better than a 3-win team over the course of the season. So I think it's going to be a good one here tonight between a couple of teams that are stacked up back to back in the conference rankings right now. So for Springs, they're on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a 58-56 loss, double overtime against Lamira. That was last week, and had that one right here on Radio Plus as well. A couple of opportunities for both teams to win that earlier in the game, but it was Jake Bresky's 29 points, and he also was just a monster on the glass, as he always is. He's up to 12.2 rebounds per game, the 6'9 sophomore for the Lions. So that's what Springs is in the midst of, that 4-game skid. They'll try to turn things around against the Cardinals here tonight. Elsewhere in the Flyway, Amro is at North Fond du Lac. WLA travels to Lamira. That's a big one. 2 versus 3. And Lamira tonight with a good performance can knock WLA officially out of and crown Omro as the conference champs. So could have a conference champion crowned here tonight. And then Campbellsport is at Laconia. Those are the other games across the flyway. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. We'll get that kicked off when we return. Stay with us.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefit and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, with most installed by next week and completed in just one day. And because we fabricate our countertops in-house, you can buy direct and save money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Back here on Radio Plus, Springs at Mayville this evening, and just looking at the some of the leading scorers. For Mayville, specifically recently, they've been led by their backcourt of Jordan Schlender, Cohen Radaman, and Braden Drinkwine. Drinkwine is one of the best three-point shooters in the state. In Division III, he ranked number 2 at the last check, 49.2%. From three-point range. As a team, they shoot 37.5% from three. It's been a long, long time since I've seen a number like that. I do enough of these games, I feel like, to have at least a good finger on the pulse. And, 37.5 is really shooting the ball well from three. Mayville shoots at 42% from the field. Over on the Spring side, they struggle from three, 27.6% from three. Both teams about 60% free throw shooters, which is just about average based on what you get here in the high school game around this area for sure. And for sure for Springs, going to have to contain Jordan Schlender, Cohen Radaman, and Braden Drinkwine as we continue through this evening, and should be a big one. Told you about both of these teams. Springs 10-10, Mayville 3-17. As both of these teams have found it tough. Mayville's found it a little bit tough all season long. But just to get back to that, just the mentioning about Mayville and talking to coaches who feel like they're better than a 3-win program. Earlier on in the season, They were 1 point down at halftime against WLA last week. They were leading Omro, and earlier on in the season, first matchup with Omro, Mayville took Omro right to the buzzer. They only lost by a few points. So there you go. First time around between these two teams, 74-65. Springs with the 9-point win up on the ledge. That was back on December 19th. Mowell had 19 points in that game. John Kuhn with 15. Baker and Pitts each added 11 for Springs. For Mayville, Jordan Schlender led things with 12. Middlestat with 10. Radaman had 10. And Drinkwine was held to just 5 points in that game. And I know if you talked to Coach Krieger and said you can hold him to 5 points again, I'm positive he would take that. That is some sort of defensive effort if you can hold Braden Drinkwine to just 5 points. And he only shot the ball. He shot 4 threes and was 1 for 4, which is also a little bit of a surprising thing. So there you go. Let's take another time out. Each week, Radio Plus will feature a play of the game. It's brought to you by Lens Truck Center, the Lens Truck Center play of the game. At the end of the season, you'll have a chance to vote on your favorite. Let's check out one of the recent Lens plays of the game.
Lens Truck Center each and every week salutes an area athlete. Our athlete of the week this week is Lamira's Jake Bresky. In a 29-point performance in double overtime over St. Mary Springs Academy, he propelled the Lions to a Flyway Conference win. Over the last 3 games, Bresky's averaged 20 points a game. The 6'9" star from Lamira is our athlete of the week, Jake Bresky of the Lions.
We got the trucks!
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhardt Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues on here on Radio Plus. International Paper presents your keys to the game each game. Apply today at jobs.internationalpaper.com. And, you know, Springs, and I sound like a broken record here because Springs is a great rebounding team. Average 37.6 rebounds per game and about 10 more than their opponents, which actually recently is down for Springs. That margin was higher earlier on in the season. Now, part of that was playing Lamira, and you saw actually during our Lens Truck Center play of the game, you saw Jake Bresky and some of his plays that was part of the play of the game back last Thursday. Last Thursday that was a couple of great games on Radio Plus. We were at Winnebago Lutheran for the game against Laconia, and he had that one as well. But getting back to the point, Springs got to get back to dominating the glass. That's something Springs has done well all season long, and they're not a tremendous shooting team. And if that's going to be the case, got to be able to get rebounds. The other thing that's going to come into play here tonight is taking care of the basketball. Springs they want to speed you up for sure. And the Ledgers, if they can do that and get deflections, get steals, get into the front court, it obviously makes any team more dangerous. But something I've been impressed with looking at and watching and digesting the statistics and seeing some film of previous games about these Mayville Cardinals is that they take care of the basketball. And you wouldn't, again, for a team that's 3-17, you might not necessarily think that'd be the case, but they really value the basketball. And generally speaking, they don't hurt themselves very often in terms of empty possessions. They usually get a shot off, do the Cardinals, and they're a pretty darn good shooting team as well. So those are the two things I'm watching going into this one. Obviously, it's going to be important for the Ledgers to contain the dribble drive so that the Mayville Cardinals can't kick it out and step into some threes on the kick out, which just makes everyone a better shooter, but specifically these Cardinals with how well they shoot the triple. Let's take another timeout here. We'll come back in just a couple of minutes, and we'll have our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview first with Coach Krieger, then we'll catch up with Coach Kermsey. That comes up next. Stay with us.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors. It's about serving you and listening to what you came in for. It's having real conversations with people in our community, and it's giving back. It's being a one-stop shop for all your electronic, appliance, and home furniture needs. Since 1922, we've been sharing our knowledge and providing pieces that make your life just a little bit better. Silica for your home.
Glad to have you back here at Mayville High School. Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile Interview. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. And talking here with Coach Krieger from Springs. And Coach, last couple of games, a little bit of a rough patch for you guys, but last 2 weeks of the season, then Season 2 starts. What's your goal for the team the next 2 weeks as you look forward to the playoffs?
Well, right now we're not even looking at the playoffs, right? We're just looking tonight. We've lost 4 in a row, and a couple of those games we've played well, but just not well enough. But I think the bottom line in the last 4 games, we haven't shot the ball very well. Defensively, we've been good. Tonight, hopefully, we put both things together, and then, then we worry about senior night on Friday.
We were just talking about the starting lineup, and you mentioned a little bit of a shift here in the last couple of games. Jack Holtzman has really come on for you guys this year, and it's specifically in the last couple of weeks. What have you liked from him in terms of what you've seen that allows him to find his way in the starting lineup?
Yeah, he's got a great motor. We changed our lineup out of necessity, a couple of weeks ago when we had some guys out of the lineup. But Jack plays with great energy. He's got a great motor. Sometimes you got to try to tone him down a little bit. But, I really like the energy he gives us, especially defensively. He attacks the basket well, and as he gets better, or as he gets older, he's going to get better. So, I think, he's only a sophomore, getting some valuable minutes this year. That'll really pay dividends come, the next 2 years. And, eventually he's going to be one of the leaders in our program.
Talking about Mayville, your coach, we had their game last Tuesday against WLA and was really impressed with their backcourt, Jordan Schlender, Braden Drinkwine, and Cohen Radaman. Those three, each of them have the capabilities to go off for 20-plus points. What have you seen from them? Because this looks on film better than a three-win team on paper, it seems.
Well, as we were watching film yesterday, that's what a couple of the guys said. It's like, Coach, they have better talent than 3 wins, and it's like, I don't disagree with them. I think where they're hurt is kind of in the depth department, but the 3 guards that you named, if you go back to the first third of the season, they were not shooting the ball very well, and since about mid-season, they've been shooting a lot more 3-pointers, and their percentage is like off the charts. I think Drinkwine's at like 48%. And when you watch film, it looks like he's always wide open. So hopefully he will not always be wide open tonight. But, those 3 guys are the guys that, that we're trying to tailor our defense to. And then when you look at Jordan Schlender, I think he does a nice job of, when in their dribble drive type offense, when he gets inside, he'll post up. And he's real crafty around the basket, and he kind of plays like an old guy at the Y. He's not going to shoot as many threes as the other 2 guys, but he's crafty and he's going to be a really good player. I mean, he's a solid player now, but next year, as he's a senior, he's going to be even better.
You mentioned the 3-point shooting. That was going to be my last question for you on that side of the floor for them. It's been a long time since I've seen a team shoot whatever it is, 37 or 35%, just ridiculous. What does it take? Let us into the mind here defensively. What does it take in terms of game plan and effort to be able to slow down a team that shoots as well as they do?
Well, they're going to try to penetrate a lot, just like we do, right? So the defender on the ball, they have to do a really good job of trying to contain the dribble by themselves so that they don't need all kinds of help. When they do need the help, that next guy's got to be in rotation, to get there. And, part of it is, if it's an up and down game, I think that favors three-point guys getting open. But if, we can score, then they're not going to push it quite as hard. You can set your defense and hopefully get a hand up. And, bottom line, they're high school guys, right? So if you do a good job of closing out, that percentage drops dramatically. And, just hopefully we're close enough to close out.
Coach, appreciate a few minutes. I know all the coaches are always busy before games, so I appreciate a few minutes here, and best of luck. Go get them tonight.
No problem. Anytime for you, Jordan.
There you go. That's Coach Krieger. I told him before we went on here, one of these days I'll allow him to just stiff arm me away from the off the ball here. But appreciate a couple minutes from Coach. That is the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. We're back with more after this. Stay with us.
Since the beginning, your curious mind and imagination have guided you, where tools and technology helped you discover the world. At Moraine Park Technical College, you will train on industry-leading machines blended with hands-on learning. World-class instructors will help you shape and design your future in manufacturing. Homegrown, life-ready. Moraine Park Technical College.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac. Making your move and storage of goods simple.
Here at the Wellness Way Fond du Lac, we disrupt the standard approach to healthcare. We understand that common is not normal, and unlike the restrictive healthcare mentality, we dig deeper to find answers to life-restricting health challenges. While focusing on overcoming interference in the body, we go beyond symptom-based care and address your unique physiology, allowing your mind and body to find its way to better health. You don't need to merely get through every day, but rather take control of your life and, more importantly, your health. The Wellness Way Fond du Lac. Do health differently.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back here. Integrity Sawn to a pregame show. Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. Now talking with Coach Kermsey from Mayville. Coach, we had your game against WLA last Monday. Halftime, I'm thinking to myself, kind of what I thought going into the game is this Mayville squad's a lot better than 3 wins. As you think back to that game, I know you guys had Amro. That was a tough week for you guys, top 2 teams in the conference. How did you assess your guys' week last week?
That was a good week. We were beating Amro at halftime. We were down 1 to WLA. So when you're playing with the best, you want to be competitive. Games kind of got away at us in the end, but that's testament to those teams. Those are really good teams. But I think they're a great opportunity for us to build. And we got 4 left, and we want to get each and every one of them, and those are the building blocks we need to get them.
Seems like every time I talk to a coach around this conference, he says to me, look, this is not a 3-win team. You look on paper, and you guys have played a tremendously tough non-conference schedule. When you hear that, what's your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, we wish the ball bounced our way a little bit more. But it's just getting us ready. It's getting us maybe overlooked at times. I think when the playoffs roll around, the teams that haven't played us, they might look at our stats, they might look at our record, and maybe overlook us, and maybe that'll benefit us.
I was really impressed with your backcourt against WLA. Didn't get to see that Amro game, but Jordan in particular getting to the hoop, and his aggressiveness was tremendous. Can you talk about him when he's able to get downhill?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best as far as getting downhill and drawing fouls. I think that WLA game, he had a bunch of free throws as well, and he's shooting better and better at the line. So it really is just about making that one hard move and getting going. And once he does that, there's not many guys in this conference that can keep up with that speed. So we really like what he's doing.
That was going to be my next question. You both Cohen Radaman and Jordan both shooting over 70% from the free throw line. And both of them have shot enough free throws. Has it been something that you try to identify that with those guys and say, look, you're good free throw shooters, gives yourself opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, we want all of our guys to look to attack the paint first, and Cohen and Jordan have been doing that early, and they also space the floor by shooting some threes, and by getting down with that spacing, they can get downhill a lot easier. And once they do that, teams are fouling a little bit more because they're not used to having to guard all of the court against our wings, so that helps us.
Last one here, Coach. Playing against Springs, Noah Mowell is obviously someone you got to put a check mark next to and a star next to. But there's a lot of good bigs in this league. How have you assessed the growth of your big man Schellinger over the course of the season?
Yeah, I would say Bennett has had a good junior year. He really had a strong game early in the year against Amro. I think he had like 22 points and was really competing with Ron, that's all you can ask for. So getting a chance to see some of these guys the second time around, I think that's going to only benefit him going forward for next year and kind of being the center that we're going to need. So, yeah, I would say he's had a good year, and we got an opportunity for him to showcase a little bit more down the stretch.
Coach, best of luck tonight. Go get them. Best of luck the rest of the season. And yeah, I wouldn't want to see the Mayville Cardinals come postseason. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
There you go. That's Coach Kermsey. We're going to take a timeout. That'll wrap things up here in the Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. Stay with us on Radio Plus.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
like all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
Back from the campus of Mayville High School. Glad to have you along as the teams are out, ready to get this thing warmed up. About 15 minutes from tip here on Radio Plus. This is the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Thank you once again to both coaches for taking a few minutes and chatting with us before this game. Bauer Chiropractic presents our injury report. Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer and the folks over at Bauer Chiropractic they'll get you fixed up good. And injury report, Mayville they're still healthy at this juncture of the season. That's always more than what you can ask for sure at this point in the year. And for Springs, Caden Pitts going to miss the rest of the campaign, according to Coach Krieger. And he's out there with warm-ups for his team, is wearing a walking boot on that right foot. So he's out for the remainder of the season. That's a big loss for Springs. Talking about Caden Pitts, 5.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, a couple of assists per game, and he was also he's 2.5 deflections per game. And a good defender, good rebounder on both sides of the floor. He had that, the last couple of games that he played this season, he was averaging north of 8 rebounds a game. That's why his average came all the way back up to 6.5, and he was just about top 8 in the conference at that point in the season, and since has slipped a little bit, obviously not able to improve those statistics for the rest of the way. So that is a loss for Springs as they head down the stretch, see how they kind of shuffle things around. That's your Bauer Chiropractic injury report. And one of the ways they're going to try to shuffle this around is Jack Holtzman. Holtzman, a 6'3" sophomore forward, so we'll get to the starting lineups here in just a couple of minutes as we continue on with the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. But Springs going to start 2 sophomores, and they have for the last 3 games. And, Coach Krieger's liked what he's seen from Jack Holtzman, and you heard him there talking during that Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. Holtzman, just a high-energy guy and a guy who's just continued to earn more and more playing time. He was a guy who used to play a half on JV, and, if he got into the varsity game, that might have been a 15-point lead or a 15-point deficit when Jack Holtzman got onto the floor. That's not anymore. That's not the case. Holtzman's part of this. He's a bona fide part of this team. He's going to start tonight. And I go back to a couple of the games earlier on in the season where that Campbell Sport game in particular, and I know Campbell Sport's struggling this year, but Holtzman was able to provide a spark off the bench. And maybe sometimes in those games where you got to manufacture your own energy, right? I've heard certain announcers say they're bring your own juice kind of games, right? Like you got to manufacture the energy for whatever reason. Your team just doesn't have it. And so far this season, based on what I've seen, Jack Holtzman's that's the kind of guy he is, and finds himself in the starting lineup, a reward from Coach Krieger. Let's get to those starting lineups presented to you by Sargento Cheese. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. Careers.sargento.com. And we'll start with the visiting St. Mary Springs Academy Ledgers. Ben Baker wears number 2. He's a 5'10 sophomore guard. He is a heck of a shooter. Baker shoots the 3 at 34.6%. And for a team that really does not shoot the 3 well at all, Baker's a guy that's really got to get going here and just stay confident. Ben Baker, again, a 5'10 sophomore guard, wears number 2. Ben Anderson wears number 3. He's back in the starting lineup, 6-foot junior. Anderson is the best free throw shooter on the team along with Noah Mowell. Both of those guys 75+% free throw shooters. Anderson averaging 6.3 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game for the Ledgers. That backcourt, by the way, averages a combined 6 assists per night. John Kuhn wears number 10, 6'2" senior guard, and Kuhn has really come into his own over the course of this season. 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 deflections per night for John Kuhn. Jack Holtzman, we told you about him, 6'3" sophomore, wears number 12, and Holtzman will replace, they've had Caden Krusik in the starting lineup. They had Caden Pitts in the starting lineup. Obviously, we told you Pitts not available, so Holtzman's out there now. Number 21 is Noah Mowell. He's a 6'3" junior forward, and he is the best player in terms of offensive output and in terms of rebounding. 16.5 points, nearly 9 rebounds per game. Scoring-wise, he's 6th in the Flyway Conference, and rebounding, he is 3rd in the conference with those outputs. He also leads Springs in deflections with nearly 4 deflections per game. He's an excellent defender. Those are the starters for Springs. 2 Baker, 3 Anderson, 10 Kuhn, 12 Holtzman, 21 Mowell. And for the Mayville Cardinals, the home team on the scoreboard here tonight, number 1 is Jordan Schlender, a 6'1" junior guard. Schlender averages 11.5 points, just short of 5 rebounds and 2.5 assists per night. Number 2 is Braden Drinkwine, 6'2" senior, who is the second best three-point shooter in terms of statistics in the Division 3 for the Cardinals, 49.2%. And he's a 54% shooter from the field as well, and almost an 80% free throw shooter. Drinkwine just fills it up. But he's a guy that's got to be able to find his shot as well for the Cardinals. Number 3 is Cohen Radaman. Radaman is a 6'1" senior guard and completes this just a tremendous backcourt for Coach Kermsey. Radaman averages 11.2 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. The guy does it all for the Cardinals, and he is another one of the tremendous free throw shooters, 78%, and he is a 40+% three-point shooter as well. Austin Thorson, 6'3" junior forward, and Thorson averages 9 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist and a half per game. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Cardinals, number 34 is Bennett Schellinger, 6'3" forward, and he's a junior. Bennett Schellinger, 6 points, 4 rebounds per night for the Cardinals. Once again, starters for the Cards: 1 Schlender, 2 Drinkwine, 3 Radaman, 15 Thorson, and 34 Schellinger. Those are your Sargento Cheese starting lineup. Start your new career at careers.sargento.com. Let's take a timeout. We'll have one more segment here of the Integrity Saw & Tool pregame show, and we'll get set to tip things off between the Cardinals and the Ledgers after this.
Go ahead and let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Buick. Score rates as low as 0.9%, plus hefty bonus cash and deferred payments on Buick Envision. Get more for your trade and enjoy Team Holiday's exceptional guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, Bernhardt Plumbing, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive and they do a great job for us. So we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Integrity Sawn Tool pregame show continues. About 3 minutes till we get things rolling, or 3 minutes at least till the starters and anthem announced here in the building. And I'll tell you what, they're just doing the free shoot down here for the Mayville Cardinals. And what they do in the game, they do in practice. I'm just watching Cohen Radaman make his way around the perimeter. He's not missing many of them. Braden Drinkwine's on the other side of the three-point perimeter, and he's missing very few as well. So both of these shooters are as advertised. And then after I say something, they'll probably miss a couple on camera. But it's just tremendous. These guys are good shooters, and it's something Springs has to be wary of, as we talked about. We talked about rebounding. We talked about taking care of the basketball. But if Springs gets in a running match here with Mayville, it's something that I think plays into Mayville's hands a little bit. So I think it's you can't look past, if you're the same area as Springs Academy Ledgers, cannot look past a 3-win Mayville team, especially with what comes up on Friday. And Springs Senior Night will host the league-leading Omro Foxes. And elsewhere tonight, we got a big one just a few miles away up in Lamira. WLA is at Lamira. There is if Lamira wins that game, we have the Flyway Conference champ will be crowned tonight. If WLA picks up that third loss, Omro can lose their last 2 games and it won't matter. And Omro will be the Flyway Conference champs. So could have that. Elsewhere, we'll try to keep you updated all the way across the conference. Laconia against Campbell Sport. Omro's at North Fond du Lac tonight. So that's the rest of the Flyway. Keep you updated on that. Last reminder of the starters. Jordan Schlender, Braden Drinkwine, Cohen Radaman, Austin Thorson, Bennett Schellinger for Coach Kermsey and the Cardinals. Ben Baker, Ben Anderson, John Kuhn, Jack Holtzman, Noah Mowell for Coach Krieger and the Ledgers. Let's take a timeout as they have the national anthem and the starters here in the building, and we'll continue on. When we come back, we'll have our Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. Stay with us.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
Monthly payments, due dates, late fees, debt can feel overwhelming, and it can be hard to keep up. But it's a new year, which means a fresh start. If you're ready to hit reset, a debt consolidation loan may be right for you. Instead of having to keep track of separate balances, due dates, and lenders, you can make a single payment each month to hit all of your debt. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we believe settling your debts doesn't have to be complicated. Get a fresh start by visiting fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support, along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions, will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Wrapping things up here from Mayville High School on the Integrity Sawn Tool pregame show. Just wrapping up the pregame show. Hope I didn't scare you there. Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. From doors and gutters to roofs and siding, Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Tip off your home project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999. That's 920-929-8999. Or visit www.rightwaybuilt.com. That's going to wrap things up for our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show as they finish up announcing the starters here in the building. Ledgers will be in their road blues with the black down the side, and they got the little speckled look down the side do the Ledgers. White numbers, black trim. And the home whites for the Mayville Cardinals with the kind of the maroon red and sharp-looking jerseys for both of these teams. Just about ready to go here. Mayville 3-9 in the conference, good for 6th. Springs is 5-6 in the conference. They are 5th place. And Springs wins the tip with Noah Mowell. Here comes Ben Baker down to the corner with John Kuhn, and it's going to be man for Mayville here early in this one. Baker's got it in the corner. Kuhn between the circles. They're going to run Holtzman off a couple of screens. Here goes Jack Holtzman down the lane. Nice pass down to the corner. Best three-point shooter for Springs is Ben Baker. And Baker starts things off well for the Ledgers. And it's a quick 3-0 lead on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 30 seconds on that possession, and good ball movement, good patience by Springs as well, and they make their first jump shot. Here's a tip from Noah Mowell. He gets 4 of those per game, and the steal is Holtzman. Here goes Jack Holtzman. Over to Kuhn. Kuhn, 3 on the way. Comes up well short. Batted out by Mowell. Offensive rebound, Ben Anderson. He thought about a 3. Holtzman. Dribble drive on the baseline. Caught there by Schellinger, and snaps a pass back out to Ben Anderson, who gets things reset with Kuhn. Holtzman on the other corner now, and working against Schellinger once again. Interesting matchup there as Jordan Schlender is going to be tasked with Noah Mowell. Here's a 3 on the way for Holtzman, left it short. Rebound down but out of bounds was Schellinger. Kind of figured Schellinger would draw the Mowell matchup, but he's going to follow Holtzman around instead. Schlender is a tremendous athlete, the junior, and he's going to try to hang with Noah Mowell. That's a tough job. He's going to get some help, make no mistake about it. Here goes Ben Baker. Baker threw some contact, and that's a steal for Braden Drinkwine. So the first turnover of the night for Springs comes in their second possession. Drinkwine misses a 3. That's a rarity. And offensive rebound, kicked out to Schellinger, cuts to the hoop and finishes. Schlender, I'm not sure where Schellinger came from. Schlender, and here goes John Kuhn. Nice take, John Kuhn to the rack, and he finishes strong on the right side. Right back the other way, in transition, the Euro step for Cohen Radaman, and he's fouled by Mowell. Cohen Radaman to the free throw line. He is an excellent free throw shooter, 78% from the line. And a week ago against WLA, he was 10 for 11 from the free throw line. So not the Mayville Cardinal that you want to send to the charity stripe. They shoot it as a team at 60%, and as I build it up for Cohen Radaman, he misses the first. Break out those stats from a week ago. He had a great game, as did Schlender at WLA. Second free throw up and no good. That's somewhat of something of a collector's item for Cohen Radaman. He doesn't miss 2 in a row very often. Here's Ben Anderson on a 3. This one misses everything, and the rebound on the weak side taken in and cleared out here by the Cardinals. Near side with Schlender. And snaps a pass over to Drinkwine. He crosses over on Kuhn. John Kuhn is trying to shut down one of the best shooters in the state, Braden Drinkwine. Here goes Schlender underneath, missed it. Rebound tipped up. There's a good rebound from Jack Holtzman. Talked about a pregame. That's what Holtzman brings to the team. Here goes Mowell. Missed it on the floater. Rebound tapped around, and last touched off of Austin Thorson. Stays with Springs. And a quick timeout here for Coach Krieger. Let's take it with him. It's 30 seconds. Back in just a couple of minutes on Radio Plus.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these 4 Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Near side here with John Kuhn down to the corner with Baker. Snaps the pass back out to Kuhn. By the way, it was 23 points for Radaman against WLA a week ago. Here goes Holtzman. Nice take, good spin, and a beautiful finish for Jack Holtzman. Both sophomore starters have scored for Springs here so far. 7-2 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Here goes Radaman. Spins against Mowell, gets to the high post, and kicks it back out to Thorson. Here's Radaman. Hands off to Drinkwine. Behind the back dribble. Back out to his fellow senior Radaman. And that is tipped out of bounds off of Schellinger last. So a couple of turnovers for either of these teams. And after about 3 minutes played, 7-2. Baker's going to trot into the front court for the Ledgers and head down to the right corner. Far side, it's Kuhn. Kuhn on the left wing, uses a Mowell screen, gets to the high post. Here's a second 3 for Baker. This one comes up short. Rebound tipped around, and Thorson does just enough to win that rebounding battle against Noah Mao. Schlender into the front court. Uses a Schellinger screen. Good job. That was well played by Mowell there. Holtzman overplays this one, and the backdoor cut is not found. John Kuhn steps in the way. Looks up ahead to Holtzman. Holtzman. Oh, we had Kuhn for a brief moment. Instead, he's trapped down underneath. Bounces out to Anderson. Top of the key with John Kuhn. 3 on the way. Left it up a little bit strong. And the rebound is long down with Schlender. Near side here with Thoresen as Mayville wants to run. Drinkwine's got it. Crosses over against Kuhn. Long 2, missed it. And the rebound is down by Mowell, looking for Holtzman. He wasn't looking back at him. And another turnover for the Ledgers. Here is Schlender. And picked. Pocket picked by Baker. Here goes Ben Baker down the right side. Eurostep past Radaman and finishes. That's a smooth move by Ben Baker. I don't know if we'd have seen that earlier in the season from Ben Baker. And here's Radaman. A lot of contact, no whistle. Radaman turned it over anyways as he was finding Ben Anderson. Here's Holtzman. He's fouled at the other end, and Holtzman will go to the free throw line. Really like what we've seen so far out of Jack Holtzman, and he's going to go to the free throw line. He's got a couple of points early in this one, just the first team foul, and that one went on Thoresen. Holtzman's first free throw up off the left hand, no good. And Ben Baker, Noah Mowell get a chance to take a seat. As an early trip out there for Luke Schwartz as well as Caden Krusik. Second free throw is good for Holtzman, 1 for 2 from the stripe, and he's got 3. He and Baker have combined for 8 of the 10 for the Ledgers so far, both sophomores. Here is Radaman. Oh, nice pass. Snapped it over the head, and he found Thoresen cutting to the hoop. That's a great pass from the senior. Here's Krusik. Shot fake traveled, yeah. Feet were moving faster than the, however they say that. Brain was moving faster than the feet there. So 10-4 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And yet another turnover for Springs. And they play at a pace where turnovers are going to happen for sure. No doubt about it. There's another one coming back the other way. This is what Mayville generally doesn't do. They've had a handful of turnovers so far, and they generally take care of the basketball. Only 12-ish turnovers per game for the Cardinals. And so far, well on pace to outdo that by a bunch here tonight. Here's another pass that's tipped away. This one was Radaman, and outlet pass to Drinkwine. Braden Drinkwine working on Krusik. Dribbles to the high post, down to the corner. This is where Radaman spent a lot of time shooting in the pregame. Missed it. Rebound tipped out by Schlender, saved by Schlender. And here is Radaman. So another possession here for the Cardinals. Radaman, pass over here to Drinkwine in the opposite corner. This one's missed. So Radaman 0 for 2. Drinkwine 0 for 2 from 3. That doesn't happen very often. Here goes Holtzman. That's tipped out, and no whistle. Mayville fans wanted a carry, and they didn't see that for Jack Holtzman. Deflection there for Springs defensively, but it stays with the Cards. And first action tonight for Sam Lucas as he comes in for Holtzman. So here's Radaman. By the way, Emerson Middlestad out there for his first action. Here's Drinkwine, wide open, missed this one again. Offensive rebound with Middlestad, and it's tipped last off of Middlestad. Oh, gonna check that. It's gonna stay with the Cardinals. Thought that might have gone off Middlestad's foot last, but hit a Springs leg instead. 11:55 to go here in the first half. 10-4 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Here's Drinkwine underneath, working on Sam Lucas. And a good job by Lucas to wall up and force Drinkwine back out to the perimeter. Here's Middlestad, working on Schwartz. Hands off here to Weiss. Weiss drives the lane. And Radaman's got it now. Eurostep through the paint, lifted short on the floater. Offensive rebound. That's blocked by John Kuhn. Offensive rebound for Radaman, and Kuhn sent it back. 11 and a half minutes. And Mayville extended possession here, a couple of offensive rebounds. And Drinkwine's got it here, working, spins past Krusek. Floater inside the free throw line, missed it. And Luke Schwartz couldn't keep his balance, coming down with the rebound. And that's a travel. So the possession continues for the Cardinals. Trying to get Drinkwine off of a double screen. Good job to switch that from the Ledgers defensively. Up and under move here from Middlestat. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound down with Ben Baker. I always got to chuckle when Ben Baker's the man to get the rebound. 5'10" out there, but he is an excellent rebounder for the Ledgers. Here's Krusek. Drives baseline. Back out to Baker. Here is Ben Baker. Good take. Baseline. Gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn 3 on the way. A little too strong from John Kuhn. And a foul on the rebound. Who are they going to get? I think it's going to go back the other way. Yeah. Going to get Luke Schwartz on the foul there, trying to collect the board. And the Ledgers got 10 quickly, but it's been a minute here since they've been able to put one in. Braden Freund's going to check in. By the way, Noah Mowell coming back in as well for Coach Krieger. Here goes Middlestat again. Gets to kind of that mid-wing. And here is Radman working on John Kuhn. Kuhn's done a nice job with both Drinkwine and Radman when he's had to guard them. Here goes Drinkwine. Snaps a pass, nice, well read by Baker. Saves it straight to Radman. Radman down the lane, and he is fouled, by John Kuhn. So good hustle by Ben Baker, although some people say never save it under your own hoop. Went straight to Radman. And Radman somewhat uncharacteristically now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Not somewhat, you just don't see this. Freund and Bauer both in, Max Bauer. First action for both of them. See if Radman can get his first free throw. He does. 1 for 4 start for Cohen Radman. That's his first points on the night. Schlender comes back onto the floor. And it's going to be a 2-3 look here for the Cardinals. Nope. Yeah. Kind of hard to see if they're going to. No, they're going to stay in man. And that's an ill-advised pass from Freund looking ahead for Lucas. And a nice job by Braxton Weiss. And Weiss has his first points of the game, and just like that, down to a 3-point contest. At its biggest, it was an 8-point Springs lead. Weiss almost another steal. Instead, this time, Mowell's got it underneath. That's offensive foul. Yeah. Mowell went underneath, and Middlestat was there, and going back the other way. And they're going to get an injury timeout here for Middlestat. Hope he's okay. They were able to get him back to his feet. So Cohen Radman's going to come back into the game. So get a trainer over there with Middlestat, and hopefully he's able to return for the Cardinals. He's had a nice freshman season as Middlestat. Check that sophomore season for Middlestat. Here's a nice pass on the backdoor cut for Schlender, and there you go. If they can get Joran Schlender going, it's a 7-0 Mayville run right now. Shot fake for Sam Lucas. Gets to the middle of the paint. Nice pass underneath to Luke Schwartz. Schwartz wasn't looking for it, and last touched on a deflection by Mayville. Schlender deflected it out of the hands of Max Bauer. 7-0 run for the Cardinals, and that's when Schlender was able to start getting to the hoop. That was when things got really good for Mayville in several games this year. Another deflection. Keeps it with the Ledgers. Ben Baker across the half court, initiating things, trying to get something working here for Springs. Far side, Baker uses a Luke Schwartz screen. Schwartz rolls to the hoop. Instead, Baker hands off to Kuhn. Here goes John Kuhn down left side. Jump stops and trying to get it back out to Baker. Regains his dribble as it was deflected by the Cardinals. And once again, underneath inbounds coming for the Ledgers. And trying to get something figured out here. Let's take a quick 30 seconds as we get this figured out, and we'll be back in. Well, we'll take 30. Hopefully we don't miss anything. Stay with us.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Back here, Radio Plus. You missed something and you didn't miss anything. We had one possession there. I think there's a concern with some things that are being said from the Mayville student section. Here's Luke Schwartz underneath, and Schwartz finishes at the rim. But you didn't miss anything. There was a kick ball violation, which stopped play as well. The only thing I heard was there were some students. Here goes Schlender down the lane. Offensive rebound, Schellinger. Or excuse me, not Schellinger. That's Sawyer Hardesty off the bench, and he's got 2 points, and Radaman's able to deflect that out. The only thing I heard was there were a couple of Mayville students that were yelling Springs players' names, and that is in the WIAA rule book. You can't do that, and it's just common courtesy as well. You don't yell the names of people you don't know just to try to get in their heads. So good job by the referees to deal with that and get that out of there, or just squelch it. I'm not sure if they're going to kick anyone out or not, but there you go. So got that sorted out. It's a 1-point Springs lead, 12-11 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Sawyer Hardesty underneath missed that one short. Rebound was down with Luke Schwartz, up ahead with Baker. Down to the corner, Ben Anderson, 3 on the way, missed it short. Rebound tipped by Lucas. Straight to Hardesty. Nice pass from Schlender. Up ahead to Thoresen, and Austin Thoresen's up to 4 points. And for the first time tonight, the Mayville Cardinals lead it 13 to 12. Back the other way, and in about 5 seconds that changes again. John Kuhn at the rim. Good job to push pace there from Springs, and a smart pass from Ben Baker. Here's Drinkwine looking underneath to Hardesty. Down to the corner with Radaman. Goes baseline on Baker, hangs, gives it to Schlender. Schlender with little hook shot, good. Jordan Schlender's up to 6 first half points. And with 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half, 1-point Cardinal lead again. Lucas out to Anderson, skips a pass near side to Kuhn, down to Baker in the corner. This is once again short from the Ledgers, and the long rebound is out with Thoresen. Schlender into the front court, working against Ben Anderson. Fires a one-handed pass over to Austin Thoresen, who just got that rebound. He's going to go baseline, trapped there, and a good pass from Hardesty over to Radaman. 3 on the way, missed another one. So one of the best three-point shooting teams you'll see, and they're now 0 for 6 or 0 for 7 to start here tonight, have not hit one. Shot fake there from Sam Lucas. Lucas, nice play, and a good job by Luke Schwartz as well to seal off his defender, and Springs leads once again. That's 4 lead changes in about the last minute and a half in this one as both teams starting to find a little bit more offense. Jordan Schlender down the right side, up with another floater. Too strong. Rebound. I think they're going to get Ben Anderson on a rebound here. Nope, it's going to be Luke Schwartz that picks up the foul, and Schwartz is going to leave the floor. That was his second foul. 5 fouls on Springs so far, just 1 on the Cardinals, and a pretty well-played first half here. And that's a tough pass, and Schellinger, I think inadvertently Schellinger took a hand there, but it's a 3 ball. Or was that, we're going to get a long 2. They're going to call it a 3 ball in the corner. It was Bennett Schellinger. And let's take a timeout as they take a look at Jordan Schlender. We're back in a minute.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Back here, Schlender was able to get up and walk off the court. Almost had a little bit of a wry smile on his face, so hopefully he's okay to go get back into it. Key player for the Mayville Cardinals. So Springs with the basketball, and a good job by the referees to stop that right away as well with a lot of traffic around there. Here's Ben Anderson, 3 missed. So the three-point shooting has not been very good. By the way, Bennett Schellinger on that last possession. That is the first 3 of the night for the Cardinals. Here goes Thoresen. Good take to the rim. Missed it. Offensive rebound taken in by Schellinger. Pivots through. Kicks it out. Top of the key, Drinkwine. He finds Weiss on the far side, and he traveled. Drug the pivot foot, and Drinkwine hit a long 3 after that, so at least he sees the ball go through the hoop maybe, because he missed a couple of threes here early. Has Braden Drinkwine. He's 0 for 3 so far. Near side with John Kuhn. Cardinals lead by 2, 18-16 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 5.5 minutes to go first half. Here's Ben Anderson, middle of the paint. Kicks it to Kuhn, down to Mowell. He's the second best 3-ball shooter. He's got this one. Noah Mowell's had to maybe stay on the bench a little bit more here early with the 2 fouls than he would normally. First points of the night for Mowell come almost 13 minutes into this game. Here is Radaman, drives baseline against Jax Vandersanden. Kicks it over to Weiss. And a nice rebound. Good block out by Vandersanden as Mowell gets ahead of steam. Gets it from Kuhn, missed it. Offensive rebound. Vandersanden can't get it to go on the putback. And on the floor, he dives on it. And are we going to have a timeout or a tie-up, excuse me? Or is it going to be a foul? It's going to be a foul, I believe, on the Mayville Cardinals as Thoresen picks it up. So how about that from Jack Vandersanden? Coming off the bench, he gets a defensive rebound, an offensive rebound, dives on the floor, and draws a foul as well. Second foul on Thoresen. Excellent hustle by Jack Vandersanden, earns another Springs possession. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Kuhn surveys the floor. Handing off here to Mowell. Here's Noah Mowell down to the corner. Shot fake for Jack Holtzman. Back out to Mowell. Kuhn, dead away 3. And this one misses. And they're going to get 3 seconds in the paint. Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sports lighting and control systems made right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue. Visit www.willbrands.com. Down to the corner with Thoresen. Underneath, they're going to get the ball to Sawyer Hardesty, who kicks it out. Here's another 3 for Schellinger. This one misses. Off to the left. Rebound skied and taken in by Ben Anderson. Here goes Anderson down the right side of the floor. Kicks it out. Mowell 3 on the way. Missed it short. Rebound fought for and taken in Schellinger. And Schellinger rips through a couple of times. Outlet pass to Thoresen. Here goes Austin Thoresen down the right side. Up with the right hand. And he missed it long, but he was fouled in the process. So a chance to tie it from the free throw line. Austin Thoresen just a 52.3% free throw shooter. First foul on Jack Vandersanden. First free throw for Thoresen up and good. He's up to 5 points here in this first half, and Coach Krieger is going to take Mowell back out as well as Ben Anderson. Mowell just trying to protect him a little bit. He's got a couple of fouls here in this first half. And the second free throw rattles home as well for Austin Thoresen. So that's why I say sometimes you got to throw the stats out. Radman is a 78% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 4. Thorison's a 53% shooter. He's 2 for 2. So sometimes it'll even itself out. Usually it does, but sometimes you throw those out too. Here is a 3-ball on the way from Sam Lucas. Missed it. Rebound down with Sawyer Hardesty, and he outlets it near side with Thorison. He just scored the last 2 points for the Cardinals. Ends up down underneath with Schellinger. Snaps a pass. Far side. 3 on the way for Radman. Missed it short. It's a good pass that time. And here goes Lucas again. Good take from Sam Lucas as he's aggressive to the hole and finishes on the left side. That was a great pass last Cardinal possession for Bennett Schellinger. But Radman couldn't pay it off. That is a beautiful Euro step, and it's going to stay with the Cardinals. Radman couldn't finish. Oh, he's got such long legs, long arms. He covers so much ground on that Euro step. And 3 minutes to go here in this first half. The Cardinals will try to retake the lead again. Springs started hot, and then it was a 7-0 run to get Mayville back into it. Hardesty misses that offensive rebound. Can't get it to go on a second time of asking. Another offensive rebound with Schellinger. Bounces it out. Drinkwine thought about a 3. Shot fake. Gets to the middle of the paint. Dishes it underneath to Schellinger, who saves it to Hardesty. Back out to Radman. Drinkwine thinking about a 3. No. Dribbles. High post. Back to Thorison. Austin Thorison has it poked away. That's last off of John Kuhn. But after those first 2 runs, one for either team, we've had about half a dozen lead changes since then as both these teams go back and forth, as you might expect between a matchup of 5 and 6 in the conference. Holtzman all over Thorison. Thorison goes baseline, loses control. Schwartz has it and shovels it up to Sam Lucas. Lucas spins into the front court. Ends up with Baker in the corner, and here's John Kuhn. Kuhn, right side, looking for a pass to Baker. Shot fake for Baker down the lane, and he's fouled. Hacked that time from Schellinger, and it should be two shots here for Baker. Yep. Ben Baker's a 55% free throw shooter. And first trip of the line here tonight for Ben Baker. Misses the front end. And Anderson back out on the floor for the Ledgers as well. Second free throw for Baker is good. Baker's up to 6 first half points, 6 of the 22 for the Ledgers. 22-20 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Here's Drinkwine. Braden Drinkwine behind the back dribble working on Ben Anderson. Got a size advantage there if he wants it. Here goes Schellinger up against Sam Lucas. Lucas, good defense and then a nice block out as well. It's going to force a foul on Schellinger. Lucas walled up well to force the out-of-control floater and then blocked out right away as well. It was a good play by Sam Lucas. $1:55 to go in this first half, and Baker will trot into the front court working against the Cardinals. Baker's got it again. Out to Sam Lucas, who's got a couple of nice drives to the rim. He's got 4 first half points and another foul. Schellinger picks up another quick one, and that'll be number 2 on Schellinger as well. Picked up both of them in the last 25 or so seconds. Here's Schwartz. Over to Lucas. Tried to bounce it down underneath to Ben Anderson. Instead, it's Ben Baker. Ben Baker hits a triple from the left wing. Baker's got the last 4 for the Ledgers. 25-20 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. It's a 6-0 Springs run. 1:20 left in the first half. Here's a Drinkwine 3. Trying to respond. He missed everything. So a nice little spurt here for the Ledgers. See if they can open this one up a little bit before the halftime intermission, which comes in a minute and 10 seconds. Lucas has it now, left wing. Kicks it out to Kuhn. Far side, Baker. Thought about another one. And usually it's catch and shoot for Ben Baker. And when he pump fakes it, it's probably not going to go up the second time. Lucas has it blocked underneath that time with Schellinger, and here come the Cardinals with Radman. Cohen Radiman, nice move, behind the back dribble, and a foul on Ben Baker. Just number 1 on Baker tonight, who's got 9 first half points now. And Cohen Radiman will go to the free throw line for 1-and-1 bonus. Not the guy you want to send to the line when it comes to bonus time. Usually gets to shoot 2. And Brent Seiler going to come in for Mayville as well. 1-and-1 for Radiman. First free throw for Cohen Radiman comes up short. So that's a head scratcher for Cohen Radiman tonight from the free throw line. He's got just a point on 1 for 5 free throw shooting. Under 35 seconds left. We'll see if Springs takes one shot and the sure lead into the halftime locker room. We'll see. No, that's a tough pass from Baker, and Kuhn can't control it. And up ahead here from Hardesty to Seiler, and he missed it. Good chase down from Luke Schwartz, and no, they're going to stop this as Kuhn is going to limp off the floor here. They're going to get Caden Krusik back onto the floor. Springs will certainly hope that they'll be good for John Kuhn to come back into the game in the second half. Luke Schwartz is going to be replaced here by Jack Vandersanden. And just about 18 seconds left here in this first half. So Baker's going to walk it into the front court working against Cohen Radiman. The long arms of Cohen Radiman. That's a tough matchup for Ben Baker. Here's Anderson. Dead away 3. Got it! Ben Anderson ends this first half on a high note for the Ledgers. The half-court heave is short, and the halftime intermission score is 28-20 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Nice little spurt there. It's a 9-0 run into the halftime locker room for Springs, and they lead it here at halftime by 8. Take a timeout. We'll come back with more Fox Valley Savings Bank, the Holiday Automotive Halftime Show coming up right after this. Stay with us.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Go ahead, let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the Auto Show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Lock in 0% 5-year financing now on select Mazda CX-30 and CX-50 models. Come be our guest and experience the award-winning care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
What can I do for you, man?
You know what? Really craving nacho fries. You guys got any of those?
Ads are working.
I don't know what you're talking about. What ads?
Oh, all the pictures I put over here in your bedroom. Oh, I put that there. See you later, man.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
It's a slow time for air conditioners, but it's a busy time for furnaces. Hi, this is Sarah and Danny from Air Tech Heating.
We want to share a few tips from our technicians to keep your furnace running smoothly this season.
Be sure to change your furnace filter to maintain proper airflow. Not sure how frequently or what filter is best? We can help.
Take good care of your furnace. Contact us for annual preventative maintenance.
And make sure your outdoor vent pipes are clear of snow, leaves, or debris. As always, if you've got questions, our team is here to help.
For whatever it takes, 24/7 service, call our team at Air Tech Heating at 924-6742.
Will Sport by Wisconsin Lighting Lab. Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Will Sport, a premium sports lighting system. Factory direct application and product support along with its full line of complete LED lighting solutions will transform your athletic facility to the next level. Create an unforgettable fan and player experience. To get started with upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit willbrands.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Back here from the campus of Mayville High School, Jordan King with you. Holiday Automotive Halftime Show. Holiday, it's worth the trip. Let's give you the halftime stats for both of these teams, starting with the home and trailing Mayville Cardinals. 28-20 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Cohen Radaman had 1 point, 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Very uncharacteristic for him. 2 points apiece for Braxton Weiss and Sawyer Hardesty. 3 points for Bennett Schellinger. 6 for Austin Thorson and 6 for Jordan Schlender. Those were the two leaders for Mayville. For Springs, 2 points for Luke Schwartz. 3 apiece for Jack Holtzman, Noah Mowell, and Ben Anderson. Sam Lucas and John Kuhn each had 4, and Ben Baker had 9. Those were the scorers for the Ledgers, who lead it by 8. Look around the Flyway Conference, and if halftime results hold, they will crown a Flyway champion tonight as Lamira leads WLA 39-31 at the half. Late first half, 17-12. Laconia leads Campbellsport, but it's a tight one there at the pit. And then 42-15, Omro leads North Fond du Lac, and that one's just getting underway in the second half. So those are your scores around the conference. Order your favorite Taco Bell menus items online. Pick them up at the drive-thru at all Taco Bell Fond du Lac locations. Taco Bell Live Moss. Our Taco Bell halftime trivia. The first time these two met, who were the leading scorers for both teams? It was a 74-65 Springs win back on December 19th. Who was the leading scorer for Springs? Who was the leading scorer for Mayville? That's your halftime trivia. rpvideosports@gmail.com. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Email us and win some Taco Bell, please. There you go. 28-20 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Let's take another timeout. On the other side of this, we'll have our second half of action here on Radio Plus. Stay with us.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. Their design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Back here, second half of action, just about ready to roll here. And it'll be Mayville basketball. Trailing by 8, starting here in the second half. Had one response come in for the Taco Bell trivia. Where did that one go? There it is. It said drink wine. I want both. Who led it both for Mayville and for Springs? Drinkwine did not lead it for Mayville. Drinkwine actually only had 5 that night, first time these two teams met. So who led for both Springs and for Mayville? Here's Thorson, hounded by Jack Holtzman. Gets the ball to Radiman. Cohen Radiman, he's trapped here between Baker and Holtzman. That's tipped away from John Kuhn. Here goes Drinkwine down the left side. Finds the near side pass to Thorson, and Austin Thorson's up to 8 points. He's the leading scorer so far for Mayville. Here's Noah Mowell. Mowell on the left side as the Springs push it up quickly. And Baker found Mowell. Mowell couldn't get it to go. Drinkwine working against John Kuhn. Crosses once, crosses twice. Tries to use the screen here from Schellinger, and he's caught top of the key. Here's Schlender. Good to see him back out there, by the way. Jordan Schlender crosses over right side, and he's tripped. Well, they say shove. I think it was more of a trip from Holtz. Well, they're going to get Ben Anderson on the foul. I thought it might have been a trip from Holtzman, actually, but Anderson is who they get. And it'll be an underneath inbound, and Radiman will throw it in, get it to Schlender. Down to the corner with Schellinger. Looks, surveys, working against Holtzman. Backdoor cut by Schlender. It's missed, but it goes straight to Drinkwine. Fadeaway 3, no good. He just was fading away a little bit there, and Anderson comes down with the rebound. Slow night from the 3-ball line from Drinkwine. He is now 0 for 4 or 0 for 5. I don't count the missed shots, but those are the ones that come to mind. Here's Ben Anderson, 3 from the corner. This misses, and the rebound foul on Holtzman, and a good job to block out there from Austin Thorson. 28-22 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. Tonight's game powered in part by Willsport, sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue by visiting www.willbrands.com. Here's Schlender. Picks up his dribble but finds Drinkwine on the near side. Bounce down to Thorson in the right corner. Trying to get the ball into Radaman as he's got a pretty significant size advantage on Ben Baker. Radaman forced out to the perimeter. Here goes the drive for Cohen Radaman. Last touch off of his knee. Nice play. Ben Baker turns things back over for Springs. We talked, Coach Krieger talked about a pregame, the on-ball defender having to be good, and that time for Ben Baker he was. Kept between he and Radaman and then slapped the ball off of Radaman's knee. It was a great play. Down to the corner here with Holtzman. Shot fake. Bounces out to John Kuhn. Kuhn, as the Ledgers swing it down, that's as open as Noah Mowell's been all season long. And Mowell finishes on a nice reversal, and they got the seal for Noah Mowell. Here goes Schlender. Schlender throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Last touched by a Springs player, and it will stay with the Cardinals. So back out to an 8-point lead after that Mowell score. Few and far between have the Noah Mowell games been where we got 15 minutes left and he's got 5 points. In fact, I don't know if it's happened all season long. And that's a nice play by the Cardinals to get it into Thorson, but he missed it. Here's a Ben Baker three. In transition, missed. Offensive rebound, Holtzman missed. Rebound tipped around, out to Anderson. Kicks it to Baker. Ben Baker scoops it up with the right hand, no good. Offensive rebound with Mowell. He's fouled. Count the basket for Noah Mowell. And he'll go to the free throw line, and a three-point play opportunity coming for the Ledgers. 2 offensive rebounds for Springs leads to the three-point play for Noah Mowell. Mowell's up to 7 just like that, and a chance to build it up to 8 from the line. And the free throw for Mowell is good. Mowell is an excellent free throw shooter to boot. Mowell is approaching 76% from the line. Just an excellent free throw shooter. Here's Schellinger working against Anderson. Schellinger down to the corner with Radaman. Cohen Radaman dealing with Ben Baker. Spins past him. Goes baseline. That's deflected by Ben Anderson. He's got a steal. One-handed pass up ahead to Mowell. Mowell has Holtzman. Instead goes to the corner. Baker, transition three on the way. Missed it short. That would have been a big one for Springs. They already have an 11-point lead, and Mayville's last couple of games, they have lost things early in the second half. And right now, they just don't want that to happen again. Baker misses. Offensive rebound, Holtzman, no good. Rebound taken in this time by Schellinger, and a foul there by Holtzman. So that will give the Cardinals the ball back. Second foul for Jack Holtzman. And Holtzman will be replaced by Sam Lucas. I didn't know if Mayville slapped the backboard on that. The ball had already come off it. I think that was a good no call on the goaltending. Here is Braden Drinkwine, and Mowell got another deflection. And whose foot did that hit last? I think Mowell thought it hit off Sawyer Hardesty's foot last. Referee saw it hit Mowell. So it's going to stay with Mayville. .11-point lead for the Ledgers. Radaman throws it in, deflected by Mowell first, and here goes Ben Anderson. The steal was Krusik. Anderson scores it, but I'll tell you what, that was tipped on the inbound by Noah Mowell. That was excellent. Here's Schellinger, tipped from Krusik. Schellinger gets it back, no-look pass, sweet move, and a great pass to a cutting Austin Thorson. And Thorson's the first Cardinal into double figures. He's got 10. Near side with Lucas. Sam Lucas drives, gives it to Kuhn. John Kuhn. Nice backdoor cut. Caden Krusik, he's blocked. And then he finishes on the offensive glass. Krusik had that one blocked by Thorson, but stayed with it and got the putback. 13-point lead on the Quest Interior scoreboard for Springs, and a beautiful take from Cohen Radaman. That was his first field goal of the night for one of the top scorers for the Mayville Cardinals. And a foul coming back the other way. They're going to get Radaman with a foul on this end. And Schlender's going to come back in. Again, good news for the Cardinals that Schlender's back out there. He's got 6. And missed a decent little chunk of that first half with that. Just took a hand to the face in that first half. Schlender has that one poked out of bounds. Ooh, and it's going to go back. So they're going to say that it was Lucas who touched it last. And slow things down here as they didn't see the substitution was coming in. And here we go. Tried to throw it in there with a couple of extra Cardinals on the floor. 13:15 to go in this ball game. Far side with Weiss. Weiss hands off to Drinkwine. Braden Drinkwine is still scoreless. Down the lane, Schlender up with the floater. Got it to go. It crawls over the front end. Here goes Kuhn. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Mowell. Mowell's got it to go. So Mowell's into double figures. Mentioned how slow of a start it was for Noah Mowell, and just like that, he's back into double figures. Here's Weiss. Long 2, and a foul against Weiss. Weiss will go to the free throw line. I think they're going to get Krusik. Yep, Caden Krusik. And Max Bauer is going to check in here for the Ledgers along with Ben Baker. First trip to the line for Braxton Weiss, and he misses the front end. And Bauer and Baker will replace Krusik and Anderson. Second free throw for Weiss misses as well, and skying high for that rebound with Noah Mowell. 12.5 minutes left in the game. Here's a shot fake for Sam Lucas. Gets to the middle of the paint. Floater good. Strong move. That was a man move from Sam Lucas. Threw some contact, didn't even flinch, and laid it in. 13-point lead restored. This is tied for the biggest lead of the night for Springs. 41-28 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Drinkwine gets it to the corner with Radaman. Gets it to the mid-post. Back out top of the key with Drinkwine. One-handed pass. Over-pursued that time from Ben Baker, and he'll pick up a foul trying to recover. And guarding Braxton Weiss. That'll be number 5 on the Ledgers. And Radaman will throw things in here for Mayville. Lobs it in to Hardesty, who finds Drinkwine quickly. Weiss crosses over against Sam Lucas, down to the corner. Short corner jump shot on the way, missed. Offensive rebound is a long one out to Sawyer Hardesty. Here goes Radaman down the paint against Baker. Floater up, floater good. 5 points now for Cohen Radaman. And we tick under 12 minutes to play in this first half. Quickly back the other way. Springs wants a quick three. It's John Kuhn. Kuhn struggled of late from the three-point line. I think he would probably even tell you that. But he hit that one, and he's up to 7 points tonight. Well balanced for Springs. Here's Drinkwine the other way. Still has yet to score. Still has yet to make a three. As Braden Drinkwine. He has not had a shooting night like this yet this season. Coming into the game, he's 49% three-point shooter. And started trying to keep track, and I got him 0 for 6 tonight. All season long, that statistically would be 3 for 6, and that would tighten this thing up a tremendous amount. 14-point lead on the Quest Interior scoreboard for Springs right now. Here's Ben Baker, fires a pass down to Tyler Hoffman, who's into the game for the first time. Hoffman gets to the free throw line as he was hip-checked by Sawyer Hardesty. And for Hardesty, that's foul number 2. And the third team foul of the half, as we're a few seconds under 11 minutes to play. Hoffman from the line. First free throw up, no good for the junior. And second free throw is short this time from Tyler Hoffman, so 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Here's Cohen Radaman. Drives baseline, skips a pass to the middle of the paint, up with the floater here for Schlender, and he's got another one. And it's a timeout here for Coach Kermsey. Let's take it with him. Full timeout. We're back in a minute on Radio Plus.
Camden is a student from the Fond du Lac community. He joins us to give his wellness journey from Into the Woods Wellness.
Back in May, I started to get very tired, and I wasn't sure what was really going on with me. It started progressively getting worse, really high fever. I just really wasn't getting out of bed much. And that's when I went to my doctor. They took my blood, told me I had mono. My symptoms slowly went away, but what stayed behind was the fatigue and exhaustion. I was falling asleep, I was always tired. My mom mentioned that there was a place I could go get these IV treatments that would hopefully help me. I got my first IV treatment. I felt a little bit better. Went back week after week. By about the third week, I was feeling just amazing. I hadn't felt like this in several months. I was up again. I was hanging out with my friends. I could go to work full days, and I felt like a totally new person again.
Log on IntoTheWoodsJourney.com. Into the Woods Wellness, where you can start your own wellness journey.
Back here at Mayville High School, last look, a 28-point lead. That's the last look from Lamira High School as the Flyway Conference race appears to be wrapping up tonight. Omro with 2 games to spare, and they got 2 tough ones left. It's Springs on Friday and WLA the following Thursday, but they're going to wrap this thing up tonight if Lamira is able to hang on and win against the Vikings. So that's interesting news developing elsewhere in the conference. Nice take here from Radaman down the lane, and he's got another one. Nice little spurt here. Last couple of buckets have come here for the Cardinals and cut it back down to a 10-point game, 44-34 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Near side with Bauer down to Hoffman in the corner. Baker between the circles, gets it over to the right wing, 3 on the way. Rattles home for Sam Lucas. And Lucas is having a nice half. He's up to 5 second-half points. He's got 9 tonight. Nice take down the lane. Thoresen count the basket and the foul for Austin Thoresen, who's up to a dozen. And a chance to get that 3 right back for the Cardinals. And I was going to say, got to get the subs in there on the and one. So it'll be Vander Sanden, Lucas, and Baker off the floor. And so Thoresen gets it to go. He's 3 for 3, a 53% free throw shooter, 3 for 3 tonight, and he's up to 13 points. Here's John Kuhn, backdoor cut, Mowell to the hoop, up with the floater, got it, through the contact, and one. That's a great take by Noah Mowell again, and his second opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Great take by Mowell. Even after made baskets, Springs has been able to run tonight, and it has given Mayville some problems. Free throw for Mowell, up, no good, and the rebound cleared out with Hardesty. Here comes Radaman. Behind the back dribble, near side Thoresen. He's going to work on Hoffman. Nice job, Tyler Hoffman, to wall that one up, and the ball into Schlender. Schlender on the right side, up and good. Schlender, I'll tell you what, he is polished inside. He's got that little off to the right side, almost looks like a hook shot that lays up, and he just got that thing on repeat for sure. Here's a Hoffman 3, that misses. Schlender's got a rebound on this side, and this possession will tick under 9 minutes to go in a 10-point game. 49-39 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Down to Radaman in the corner. Shot fake there. Good closeout by John Kuhn and a travel. Oh, going to get a foul first. And I thought Radaman might have dragged the pivot foot, but it was Bauer on the foul first, and they'll send Radiman, the 78% free throw shooter, who is 1 for 5 tonight, to the free throw line for the 1-and-1 bonus. And Weiss checks back in. He'll replace Braden Drinkwine, who's had a tough night tonight shooting the basketball. Plenty of them have looked good for Braden Drinkwine, but he has not been able to get one to go. And he's going to take a seat. First free throw up and good. So Cardinals got to believe that if this thing's going to improve for them, they got to get it going from the free throw line. Full timeout for Springs. Let's take 30 seconds of that with them, and we're back with more. Stay with us.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Back here on Radio Plus, it was an 8-point halftime lead for Springs, 28-21. They've just kind of kept it there. That it was a lead at its biggest that was at 14. And now the Cardinals have gotten this back down to a 9-point contest, 49-40 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. High school sports tonight on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by these four area Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Under 9 minutes to go between these two, and Radiman still at the free throw line for what will be his 7th free throw here tonight. He was 2 for his first 6, and now 3 of his first 7. And I would be surprised if that's it. If that's that from the free throw line for Cohen Radiman. He's been aggressive tonight, and with the physicality of Springs, here's a turnover for Springs, as Mao wasn't able to collect the Holtzman pass. Here goes Cohen Radiman, poked away from Jack Holtzman, last touched, I believe, by Sam Lucas. Lucas. And each team was pointing their own way, and Springs was pretty adamant that was last touch. I thought I saw it last off of Lucas. Nice backdoor cut. Here's Weiss, blocked by Anderson. Good chase down block by Ben Anderson. He got caught looking a little bit, caught staring at the ball a little bit there. Backdoor cut from Weiss behind him, and then he made up that ground in a hurry. Here's Schlender. Schlender's had a nice night. He's got a dozen. Gets to the short corner. Gets it out to Weiss. Weiss tied up by Holtzman. That's great defense by Jack Holtzman, and it'll give the ball to St. Mary's Springs. And now we're going to have a conversation here. I don't know what the call could be other than a jump ball. Yeah, that's not sure what the discussion was there, but they get it right. And Springs will have the basketball. That was a great play by Jack Holtzman defensively to tie that thing up and earn another possession for Springs. 8-point lead, 49-41 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And here is Sam Lucas into the short corner. Lucas caught there, skips a pass to Anderson, down to the corner with Kuhn. Mowell flashes free. He's got it now on the right block. 1 pump fake, 2 pump fakes, out to Kuhn. Good ball movement, ends up with Lucas. Shot fake there, goes baseline, bumped out of bounds, and a deflection on Thorson. Here comes Braden Drinkwine. And Mayville's just hung around enough that Drinkwine could come on if he hits a couple of threes here. Tighten this thing back up. We'll see. Lucas flashes free. Anderson missed him. Instead he goes to Holtzman. Lucas underneath, bounces over to Mowell. Mowell to the corner. Shot fake for Ben Anderson. Anderson goes baseline. Holtzman. And going to get a foul this time. And we'll see if that's on Hardesty or Weiss. Get Sawyer Hardesty on the foul. And that's number 3 on him. 5th team foul. And an underneath inbounds forthcoming for Springs. Tonight's game powered in part by Will Sports lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. To get started upgrading your outdoor or indoor sports venue, visit www.willbrands.com. 8-point lead for Springs, same as it was at halftime. They saw a 14-point lead evaporate in the last couple of minutes. Here's Ben Anderson. He wants a triple. This one strong. Rebound. Mowell has it. Bounces underneath to Jack Holtzman. Holtzman's got it. Finishes at the rim. Holtzman, right place, right time. He's got 5. 7:25 to go in the game. And back to a 10-point Springs lead. Here's Cohen Radaman. Radaman working on Holtzman. Back out top of the key with Schellinger. Schellinger has hit a 3 already. Backdoor cut for Cohen Radaman. And a foul before the pass. Radaman had another one of those patented Euro steps, and Anderson picks up the foul. So, as I thought it might be, Radaman will go back to the free throw line. So, 3 for 7 start for Radaman from the line. And the free throw is good. Again, not the guy you want to foul in the single bonus because he usually earns the second. Second free throw for Radaman, good as well. He is 5 for 9 now from the free throw line, and a 30-second timeout for the Cardinals. And let's just keep it right here for this 30-second timeout. Doing all right on the advertisements, so let's keep it here. Noah Mowell's had a nice second half. He's got 9 in the second half, up to a dozen on the night. And good thing for Springs he has, because a couple of different players. Cohen Radaman is into double figures in the second half alone. He's got 11 on the night. Got 10 of them coming here in the second half. Schlender's got 12, 6 of them in the second half. And Austin Thoresen has 13, and he has 7 in the second half. So Radaman, Schlender, Thoresen, they've combined to kind of keep pace with Mowell and company here in the second half. Also a couple of big threes. John Kuhn, Sam Lucas, both hitting threes, here in this second half, and that has helped Springs just keep the Cardinals at arm's length here as the Cardinals stay in this 2-2-1 full court press. Lucas fires far side with Ben Anderson, down to the corner with Kuhn, and Mowell flashes free at the high post. Instead, they're going to swing things back around. Holtzman to the high post. He cuts. Here's a skip pass from Mowell looking for Lucas. This misses. Offensive rebound, John Kuhn. Kuhn's up to 9 points. That was excellent from John Kuhn on the offensive glass. Timed it perfectly on the putback. 53-43 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Here goes Schellinger. Deflected by Mowell. Schellinger re-gets it. They're going to say double dribble. I thought maybe Mowell, they're going to have a discussion here. And we'll get clarification here. I think the referees maybe considering what I saw, that maybe it was deflected by Noah Mowell. Yeah, and Mowell nodding his head there. Mowell was nodding his head. I think he agreed with that. I don't think Coach Krieger does, but I think Mowell actually agreed with it. He nodded his head, and that was deflected out of the hands of Schellinger by Mowell, and now a foul by Jack Holtzman. And it sends Radaman back to the line where he is 5 for 9. And again, the last single bonus here of the game. As Ben Baker checks back in, they'll get the sub in here quick. And Baker will come in for Holtzman. First free throw, front end missed. So 5 for 10 from the free throw line. Radaman's left a few out there in a 10-point deficit that Mayville's trying to cut into in the last 6 minutes or so of this one. Anderson, a couple of ball fakes, gets the ball to Kuhn. John Kuhn, and good Good job by Kuhn. They're going to try to work some clock here, are the Ledgers. Tough pass underneath. Mowell's got it. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Mowell's got it again. Mowell is up to 14 here tonight, and the lead is back up to 12, 55-43. And here goes Schlender behind the back dribble, working on Anderson. Down the lane he goes, finds a skip pass over to Thoresen, and Austin Thoresen continues his nice night. Thoresen averages 9.2 per game. He is up at 15 points now for the Cardinals. Here's a shovel pass inside to Mowell from Lucas, and he's hammered by Radaman. And it sends the 76% free throw shooting Noah Mowell to the line. Mowell's 1 for 2 tonight. Free throw for Mowell, crawls over to the front edge. 2 for his first 3, and we're going to see Sawyer Hardesty back out here as Schellinger takes a seat. And second free throw for Mowell, rattles around, no good. That one almost tipped out of bounds. Kuhn did a good job on the offensive glass again. Into the front court here with Schlender. Backdoor cut from Radaman, well defended by Ben Baker. Drinkwine working against Sam Lucas. Springs switches it. Underneath, they get Hardesty working on Lucas. Good move by Sawyer Hardesty. Just his first points of the second half, cut it back down to a 9-point Springs lead. 56-47, under 5 minutes to play on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Sam Lucas wide open for 3, buried it. That's a big 3 from Sam Lucas. And Lucas is up to 12. And the lead's back to 12, 59-47. That was a big shot. Here's Radaman, inside to Thoresen. He turns, hangs, misses, short. Offensive rebound, Schlender. And on the putback, he missed it. Sawyer Hardesty gets another chance, and he finishes at the rim. Full timeout for Mayville. Let's take the full with them. It's a 10-point lead for Springs on Radio Plus. Stay with us.
Did you know that 70% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? That might not sound like a big deal until you have a major medical incident. Many insurance plans can require you to pay almost $9,000 out of pocket, making it nearly impossible to cover that expense. But this doesn't have to be your situation. Introducing MedElite by Evolution Benefits Association. A MedElite membership is a safety net of benefits that helps protect your family, your home, and your lifestyle when unexpected expenses occur. MedElite helps you pay those bills by giving every member access to a choice of benefits, including $10,000 of accident coverage, accidental death and dismemberment, life insurance, and critical illness coverage, and $300 per week disability income. Imagine the peace of mind you'll have knowing that your financial future is more secure, so you could focus on your recovery. That's MedElite.
Back here at Mayville High School. Full timeout taken by the Cardinals. And just trying to see what the final score is. 85, kind of a formality, 85-43. Amro got the win at North Fond du Lac. Amro are your flyweight conference champions this year as Lamira knocks off WLA 84-56, almost a 30-point win. Incredible for the Lions. That's a big win for their program, and nice job there in that one. Lucas is blocked here by Sawyer Hardesty. We got 4 minutes left in this one, and a good one, but Mayville's got to hit a couple shots here down the stretch. Sawyer Hardesty inside, down to the corner. Here's the 3 for Radaman. He gets the 3. Radaman hits a big 3, and that's thrown away from Ben Anderson. So it's back over to the Cardinals on a quick turnover. And a timeout for Coach Krieger is a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here. 59-52 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And a quick turnover from Springs gives a little bit more hope here to the Mayville Cardinals, who all of a sudden just trail by 7. High school sports today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these 4 Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Coming up after the game, Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Make sure you stick around for that. We will have interviews with the winning coach and hopefully a couple of players as well. Have our final statistics, give you our player of the game, and so much more during the post-game show. Hope you'll join us for that. We'll look around the conference as well, although big news tonight is that Amro are the champs. Here goes Schlender down the lane. That's a beautiful take from Jordan Schlender. That was some pretty good defense by Springs, and Schlender just made a better play offensively. 5-point game, 59-54. Springs involved in a double OT game last Thursday, taking on Lamira in that one. And there's a carry from John Kuhn. Ball slipped out of his hands and another turnover. So up by 10 going into a Mayville timeout. Radman hits a three, turnover. Schlender hits a bucket. And here come the Cardinals trying to storm back here. Here's Drinkwine. Radman's got it working on Baker. Goes down the left side, drives baseline, shovels it over here. Thoresen, big three on the way. Got it! Austin Thoresen hits a big triple, and it's a 2-point game. Mowell in the backcourt. Hounded by Sawyer Hardesty. Into the front court for Mowell. Bounce pass to Kuhn. Kuhn blocked from behind by Sawyer Hardesty. Here's Radman. A lot of contact here, letting the guys play down the stretch. Thoresen has it in the corner. 59-57 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. It is currently a 8-0 run for Mayville, and it's tipped out by Ben Baker. Underneath inbound here for Cohen Radman. Mayville's only hit 3 threes tonight, compared to 7 from Springs. And a turnover for Mayville on the inbound pass. No, that's awesome. That was an excellent fast break. Kuhn to Mowell to Lucas. Ball barely touched the floor, and it's back out to a 4-point lead, 61-57. Here is Drinkwine. Oh, and the pick and pop. They left Radman free, missed it. And the rebound comes down with John Kuhn. Oh, but he's taken away with Radman, and Radman's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Kuhn had no idea that Radman was behind them. And Cohen Radman took it away and going to go to the free throw line to cut back into a 4-point deficit. Back and forth we go in this one. Five for 10. Five for 10, make it 6 for 11 for Cohen Radman. And a second one forthcoming. So at least a one-possession game. And now just a 2-point game. Anderson is going to inbound it, get it to Mowell. Mowell once again working against Sawyer Hardesty. And Mowell, oh, careful. I think going to get a carry there. Oh, boy. So turnovers aplenty here in the last couple of minutes here for Springs, and Mayville's going to have another chance to tie or take the lead. Here is Radman. He's got 16 points. Drives baseline, gets baseline, bumped by Mowell, and Radman back to the free throw line. He is 7 for 12 from the line. Yeah, that's right, 12 free throws. And he's going to have a couple more here. Before he does, a full timeout for Coach Krieger and Springs. Let's take it with them. Back with more. 2-point game. Got a good one here on Radio Plus.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
So coming out of this timeout, it was taken by Coach Krieger, a full timeout. It'll be 2 free throws for Cohen Radaman. 61-59 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 2 minutes ago, I'd have said, well, I think it's probably going to be Coach Krieger and a couple of St. Mary Springs Ledgers that we'll be talking to. Not so fast. Not so fast, says Cohen Radaman. Not so fast, says Austin Thoresen. Not so fast as Jordan Schlender. Springs has held the Mayville Cardinals' leading scorer, Braden Drinkwine, who averages 13.5 points per night. They have held him scoreless. But 14 from Schlender, 16 from Drinkwine, from Radaman, and 18 from Thoresen is more than made up for it. First free throw comes up short for Radaman. And he'll have a second one here to at least cut it to 1. Second free throw, good for Cohen Radaman. 8 for 14 from the free throw line. And Ben Baker tries to get open. Anderson's trying to trigger it in. Careful now, and here is Ben Baker. 61-60 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Baker into the front. Opportunity here at the line for Jordan Schlender to tie this thing up. Something that a little while ago you would have said was not possible. It's a 12-2 run for the Cardinals, and we're tied up here at 61. Anderson in the backcourt, double dribble. Oh, man. The turnover is fast and furious here, and the Cardinals have the basketball back on a 12-2 run, as we mentioned, tied at 61. Here is Radaman. Cohen Radaman finds Drinkwine, deflected by Holtzman underneath, and that was kicked by Ben Anderson. A couple of nice deflections that time from the Springs defense. That's a little bit more like what Coach Krieger is expecting to see from his defense. And Radaman working against Noah Mowell. Mowell trying to usher him to the right side. He crosses over, uses a Hardesty screen, finds Drinkwine. Drinkwine, top of the key. Couple of switches on defense for Springs. Pass picked off by Sam Lucas. Hardesty was looking. Here is Mowell. Mowell with the head of steam. Bounce passes. He's blocked by Hardesty. Here is Lucas. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. Holtzman's got an offensive rebound. He kicks it out top of the key. Slow things down. Here is Sam Lucas. Lucas, he's fouled by Hardesty, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity from the free throw line for Sam Lucas. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. And Sam Lucas goes to the free throw line. Lucas is a 55% free throw shooter. And 2 shots here to try to take a lead. And appreciate sticking around with us. I just got word that we popped out for just a second, but appreciate you sticking around and sticking around with us through the technical difficulties. Second free throw for Lucas, missed. Rebound, fought for, tipped around, Radaman's got it. And here come the Cardinals, under a minute to go, with a chance to take the lead for what seems like the first time in the game. It's not. They went back and forth early in the first half, but it's been a long way since Mayville has led this thing. Like, we're talking something like 26 game minutes. Here's Radaman, caught at the high post, tough pass. Schlender's got it. And a timeout for Mayville's head coach, Coach Kermsey. And a full timeout to boot. 62-61, full timeout. Let's take 30 seconds and come back after that on Radio Plus.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
So back here at Mayville High School, and before I'd be remiss to not say thank you to Athletic Director Hilber for getting us set up here from Mayville High School. Also the head varsity football coach, and does a tremendous job with them. My goodness. They had a great season this year. After losing everything they lost, they were still able to make a little run in the postseason. But they don't care about football right now. They have the basketball with a chance to take this one away from Springs. 62-61 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And 38 seconds left. What did Coach Kermsey draw up in the timeout? Here's Radaman. Radaman, it's a travel. There's a lot of contact there. There's been a lot of contact on a couple of different plays both ways. And, oh, man. You hate to see a whistle or lack thereof decide a basketball game. And they're running already. Here is Ben Baker. Baker guarded by Radaman. Radaman and Schlender gonna trap him there, and there's a foul. And it's going to send Ben Anderson to the free throw line. Anderson's a 75% free throw shooter. And shoots them when there's technical free throws. So that would suggest that he's recognized at least by the team as their best free throw shooter. And this is where you want your best guy at the line. Anderson, free throw, missed it. Anderson missed it. Rebound down with Thoresen. Coming back the other way. Another chance again for the Cardinals. Here is Braden Drinkwine. Has not scored yet. He's the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Backdoor cut stolen by Mowell. And Mowell is going to be fouled. Mowell is statistically the best free throw shooter for the Ledgers. And a lot of contact out on the perimeter again that time. And no whistle forthcoming. So here comes Mowell the other way, 62-61, chance to build this lead for Springs. Still single bonus. First free throw good. Done so many Springs games this year, and Mowell is something of a cheat code, I'm telling you. Someone who is that size and can move and can shoot the basketball. 3-point lead, 64-61 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. 10 seconds left. Got to get someone open for three. Here's Cohen Radaman trying to get the ball to Thoresen, and it's a timeout. Last timeout taken here. 30 seconds. We're going to keep it right here on Radio Plus. 64-61, and Coach Kermsey has 30 seconds to draw up a game winner. 6 seconds left in the game. Drinkwine has yet to score. They've only hit 3 threes tonight, but their fourth would send this thing to overtime. We shall see. What an exciting game. With about 4 minutes left, it was a 10-point Springs lead. Then it was a 12-2 run to tie things back up for Mayville. And since then, gone back and forth between these two teams. And a 3-point lead for Springs with 6 seconds left. On the floor for Springs, Holtzman, Mowell, Kuhn, Lucas, Anderson. Players to watch for Mayville, Drinkwine, Radaman. Always got to watch the guy that's inbounding the basketball on these plays. A lot of time he gets the ball back. This is a tough pass. They get it to Drinkwine. Fadeaway three, top of the key, rattles around, no good. Tipped by Mowell, and this one's going to be a Springs win. The Ledgers survive here on the road. The final score here tonight, 64-61, and the Ledgers battle to a conference win. They move to 6-6 in the Flyway Conference, And the Mayville Cardinals dropped to 3-10. And just, we talked before the game with Coach Kermsey about these not going his way. Another one bounces the wrong direction here tonight from a Mayville Cardinal perspective. We will take a timeout. We'll add things up, get you some final stats, and hopefully talk to the winning coach and a couple of players here during the postgame. Stay with us on Radio Plus.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Go ahead, let the daydreams of spring begin. Shop the auto show sales event at Holiday. See all that's new, get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired on the road trips ahead in a new all-wheel drive Mazda. Lock in 0% 5-year financing now on select Mazda CX-30 and CX-50 models. Come be our guest and experience the award-winning care at Wisconsin's #1. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Back here on Radio Plus. This is the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank, Fox Valley Savings Bank. And we appreciate them making the Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show possible. Coming up, we will give you our final statistics, crown our player of the game. But first, Marion University presents our turning point of the game. Log on to marionuniversity.edu to get started today. And it came late on. 62-61, and Mayville had the basketball, and over on the wing, they were looking for a backdoor cut, and they were trying to find Cohen Radaman, and into the passing lane came Noah Mowell. Mowell got the steal, got fouled, made 2 free throws, and that is our marionuniversity.edu turning point in the game. And that was a big juncture. Mayville trying to get the backdoor cut, could have had could have potentially taken the lead there, and Mowell makes a big play for the Ledgers. So there you go. That's your Marion University turning point of the game. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show, introduce you to our player of the game, give you final statistics, and so much more here on Radio Plus. Stay with us.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Here we go.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Back here on the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show, BCI Burke presents our Player of the Game. Log on to burkecareers.com. That's BURKE careers.com. And I didn't grow and Noah didn't shrink. He's standing on the bottom of the bleachers here. I wouldn't want to rebound against this guy here. Noah, we talk often about rebounding. I want to start on the defensive side of the floor. 62-61 late in the game. They were trying to hit a backdoor pass. What did you see picking that off and then hitting a couple of free throws? What was going through your mind on that defensive possession?
I mean, most of the time our coach looks for backdoor cuts because we know their team likes to do that. So that time I saw him, he faked the ball. And they did a bounce pass in. Now he's overread it and jumped it. Yeah,
it was a physical game out there tonight. I feel like that kind of plays towards your strength. 3 points at halftime, 14 in the second half. What was the mindset?
More so for me just to get rebounds for my team, and that will often lead to points and rebounds.
I want to talk about Sam. Coach talked about it. Due to injuries, various other things that have happened in his career, played freshman year, not sophomore or junior year, and he's come back. Seems like he's starting to get into a flow of things. He had 15 points tonight. How big was his performance here on the road?
No, that was really big. He is open a lot. He can make those threes, and we really need that for our team this year.
Noah, congratulations. BCI Burke Player of the Game.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate a couple of minutes. There you go. Our BCI Burke Player of the Game, Noah Mao. Appreciate a couple of minutes with him. Stole him away from the family so he can go celebrate the win. Final score here, 64-61 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. And we'll finish things up with our Leb Insurance Group final statistic. Leb Insurance Group is your MedElite partner. Your MedElite membership is a safety net that helps protect your home, family, and lifestyle. Learn more with the Leb Insurance Group today. Start things with the Mayville Cardinals in the 64-61 conference loss. 2 points for Braxton Weiss, 3 for Bennett Schellinger. 6 points for Sawyer Hardesty, and then 3 big outings today for Jordan Schlender, who had 15, 17 for Cohen Radaman, and 18 for Austin Thorson. The big kind of thing that jumps out to me there is Braden Drinkwine held scoreless here for the Cardinals in 2 games against Springs. He scored 5 points, and big testament to what Springs was able to do against the top scorer from the Cardinals. For the Ledgers on the other side, Caden Krusek had 2 points, as did Luke Schwartz. 5 apiece for both Ben Anderson and Jack Holtzman, 9 each for Ben Baker and John Kuhn, 15 for Sam Lucas, just mentioned him, and Noah Mowell led things with 17 points. Those are your final statistics presented by Leb Insurance Group. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to radioplusinfo.com for the complete schedule. I know later on this week we got plenty of hockey. You're going to have to you'll have to not be paying attention to miss the hockey here on Radio Plus. Keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, you got a big one on Friday as Waupun girls close out their regular season. That comes up on Friday, so be on the lookout for that. That is our next game broadcast. Next one for me, got to wait a little bit here. Next Thursday, WLA travels to Omro. The hope was that would be for a Flyway Conference title, but as we told you here tonight, Omro got the win over North Fond du Lac big. WLA suffered a 84-56 loss to the hands of the Elmira Lions. That's the 3rd loss of the season for the Vikings. You do the math. Congratulations to the Omro Foxes. A little bit out of the area, but still part of the Flyway Conference, and they are Flyway Conference champs here in the 2023-2024 conference season. Say thanks to Colby and the crew here. They do the hard job. They make me look good. All I get to do is describe a basketball game. Appreciate both Coach Krieger before the game and Coach Kermsey before the game. Appreciate Noah Mowell sticking around here afterwards and chatting with us for a few minutes. All our sponsors up and down the line, and appreciate you tuning in. Final score here from Mayville High School, 64-61 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Springs gets a conference win. Back over 500 and back to 500 in the Flyway as well. 64-61 the final. Appreciate you tuning in here on Radio Plus.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high-quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Edward Jones Representatives in Fond du Lac, Integrity Saw and Tool, Our Chiropractic, Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese.
Rightway Home Improvement, Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive, Taco Bell,
Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal, Oil and Propane, Pioneer Pit Stop, Marco Tax Service,
Pizza Ranch, the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Moraine Park Technical College, Silica for your home,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Homes, Everson Law Office, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Camera Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Hopper's Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, New Medical Center, Muthig Industries, Pino Construction,
Len's Truck Center, Fox Valley Savings, American Family Insurance Agent Brad Tagliapietra, BCI Burke, Marian University, Into the Woods Wellness, Smith Builders.
Today's game is also presented by International Paper and Will Sport. Lighting and control systems made in Fond du Lac.